Hey everyone, we're back at the Agco 9435. Just getting the things geared up here to take the pump off. So right now I drained out 4 cans of fluid. It holds roughly 6, I guess. So basically you need it because when I take this hose off here, that starts draining. So I've been through that before. So right now I got the relief valve off it, which I usually don't do, but I had trouble getting the fitting out so I can get the big nut. There's your pressure tube that runs all the way down, that big line all the way down underneath. So I'll go out on the other side, loosen it up, take this nut that takes that special hydraulic wrench, open in claw wrench, or the hell they call it, but anyhow, takes that, and then there's an O-ring inside there. But I've changed all these O-rings, so I'm not really too concerned. I think I know I have most of them to put in again if I have to, but basically just taking her apart. So I had the magnet in there. I think I may feel the washer, not sure. When I pull the pump, the gear's going to be able to have a little more movement in there, and I think it's down underneath. But anyhow, when I get the pump off, I'll be able to tell. So I'll take this line off. That one's your drain off your relief valve up there, but take this one off for your off your transmission, and that gives me enough room to slide it all out with that pulled up in gear. So anyhow, yeah. Then just your speed sensor, I just loosen it, jet backed way off. That's for your actually for your RPMs on your engine. It doesn't, my sensor's bad anyhow, so I ordered a new one, and I probably won't get up to get it before I get this together. I'm hoping to have this together tonight. We got rain coming, so I figured we'd just do it right where it's sitting right now, and everything's good. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. So this is your suction tube, goes on here. So we get that big line off, and take that line off that line, those 3 lines, and then the bolts off here, and then she's ready to come out. That one's usually a bugger because they've beat and pounded on that one with cold chisel in the past. So yeah, well, I fought that one plenty of times in the past to keep trying to get it from leaking. So this, as long as it's never ever leaked, I put that O-ring in, but I couldn't get the right O-ring. So that's the worst thing of this tractor. It was built from a few different models of Massey's, so I ordered a couple different O-rings for different ones, and none of them come right. So I had to cut one and crazy glue it, and it did work. Worked good. It's been in there for a couple of years now. So anyways, we'll see what we can do, but I'm hoping that washer's in there, because I can't say 100% sure that was there when I took it apart, but I'm pretty sure there was a washer in there. So I would have picked up on it if there wasn't. But anyway, yeah, what's coming? Oh, this is your load sensing line. When I bought it, they had a hydraulic line in here, and it was kind of crimped off pretty good, so I blame that on a lot of the flow, like some of the issues when I bought it, but it wasn't that at all. But I think that line was $300. So anyways, I put that one on it. I still have the one that they put on it, but yeah, they farmanized it a little bit when I got it, but anyways, it's treated me quite well the last few years. So yeah, so anyway, I'll give you an update once we get the pump off. Now here we are, get her all apart. Nowhere's I can find the washer, so either it fell down in, or I can't even 100% say that it was there, to be honest with you. When I bought the tractor, they changed the pump and they put a pump on that wasn't any good. So when the new pump come, it didn't have a new nut or anything, and I know I used the nut off the old pump, and I honestly can't say that there was a washer there. So I have a washer now. I found a washer for it, but anyways, I've cleaned everything all up with some ether and put her together. Now I'm almost hoping that there's enough space with the nut, if it cranks on enough, that I might be able to get a cotter pin in there. That'd be cool, and that would definitely keep it from backing off, you know. But anyways, we're gonna put her back together. So I'm gonna cross my fingers because I'm not tearing off all the sides there, just to, I could spend 2 weeks on here taking everything apart just to see if there's a washer in there, and it's just going to settle to the bottom anyway. So it's not like it's the only thing I ever found in there when I took it apart last time. There was bolts in there, there's everything in there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just best to put her together, and we'll try it, and you know, if something happens, it happens. So you have to deal with it. But I can't. I honestly can't say that there was even one in there, that I even put one in it. So It's a pretty hard spot to get at, and I definitely would remember. I remember putting the nut on it. Now I'm having a hard time getting the nut on the shaft, but if I had to fight to try to get a washer put on there, I would have remembered that too. So anyhow, I'm guessing there wasn't, but I found one washer. It's a little bit sloppy, but it's I think it's going to work all right. Nice if I can find something a little tighter. But anyhow, we're going to put her together and then see what happens, I guess. That's all I can do. Well, I put a magnet way down in there and fished around and stuff, but I can't, there's nothing, not feeling anything, not bringing up anything, so. Yeah. Anyway, one of them things. We'll just never know until something happens. And then deal with it, so. Wish me luck. Alright, here we are. We got her all buttoned back up. Yeah. It's a matter now of firing her up and make sure we haven't got any leaks. But I think everything's okay. So anyway, we'll fire her up and see what she does. And then I'll move some stuff out of the way, take her for a drive. But see what happens to her. I got her on, but even putting it in gear, I can't hold that pump. So it's just like before, I'm trying to get a screwdriver in where the speed sensor goes and trying to hold the gear. Now, I did get the impact on it with U-joint on it. All right, let's see what she does. There we go. We got her. Yeah, I gotta get that speed sensor when I get the tack working on it again. We're good. Check some leaks, I guess. Dry as a bone. That's good. Now I'll pick some stuff up and then take it for a trip. Oh, I already lost the bolts off it. And I'll put the guards back on her. Alright, let's see if we can take her for a spin. Good old PTO in gear, just as noisy as ever. Yep, she's back to the way she was. Okay, I'm pretty well 99% sure that I never had a washer on that when I took it apart and put the new pump on it. It's such a hard job to even getting in there, get your fingers in there. So I remember putting the nut on it last time, because you can't even hold it. So even this time I had to, I put it in gear, but that don't work. I don't know how you actually, the right way of holding it, but I put lots of Loctite on it, cranked it on, tried holding it with a screwdriver, then I put the impact on with the universal, tried to crank her right on, and then I tried it again by hand, and I can't move it anymore. So okay, if it does, it's just a flat washer, and it will just settle to the bottom. And if there was one in there, so anyway, so that's just how she goes. But we got her. She's working. That's all that matters. Oil dry's working good. We're up on high side. There she goes. She's ready to go back to work. So, we'll talk edges later.